If you've just qualified to be a teacher, or if you've come back after a period of absence, or even just changed schools, chances are you're a little bit apprehensive about the thought of standing up in front of a class of 30 school children again. So here are 5 simple tips to help you become a more confident teacher. First off, make sure you're prepared. You can't wing it in front of a class. You can't gamble that you'll know or be able to keep everything in your head. Make sure that you're prepared, and don't do like I was at school, where one of our teachers literally was only on the chapter that we were teaching, so one of the class discovered that and read one chapter ahead and would always ask questions about that chapter. So keep at least 2 or 3 chapters ahead in the textbook so that you're prepared for that, and they've got to do quite a lot of work to get ahead of you. So preparation doesn't have to be lots and lots and lots, but does have to be some. This next one may sound daft, but again, if you're not confident, it does come across in your voice, and if you've only read stuff in your head and the first time you hear it is when you're speaking out loud in front of a class, you'll be just as surprised, or it'll be just as new to you as it is to them. So practice speaking out loud. It'll make a world of difference. If it's your first time with the class, lay down the rules. Tell them what you expect of them, what they can expect of you. Children actually react very, very well to rules. If they're not given rules, they'll push the boundaries for themselves, and you may or may not like the results. But if you've given them rules and set the boundaries, yeah, they'll still push them, but you can then say, look, I told you, and you can react accordingly rather than letting them guess what the rules are, and then that's just a recipe for disaster. The speed we speak is actually indicative of how confident we are. If you're nervous, chances are you go faster. So slow down deliberately if need be, not so slow that your class fall asleep, but definitely slow down. If you're not sure, switch on the recorder on your computer or anywhere else and listen back, and if you're going too fast, you'll spot it and then take steps accordingly. And keep distractions to a minimum. That could be distractions in the classroom, it could be children asking questions that aren't particularly relevant to the particular thing you're talking about. You'll spot the distractions as they come in. It's just your job to make sure that they're not as distracting as they could be. Otherwise you'll end up not teaching what you're supposed to teach, and class will get behind, and then it's your neck on the line on that one nowadays. So 5 very simple tips to become a more confident teacher. If you'd like to get more help, click the link below this video. There's a link to a hypnosis track which will actually work with your mind without you doing much work other than listening to the track, and will help you become a more confident teacher and stand up in front of your class with confidence. So click the link now below this video.